Alright, in this video we'll be doing DSG versus SSG, and both of these guns are like at the same FPS range, and I'm gonna show like the differences of them and what it would take for them to be at the same power that they're both at, which is the same FPS. And I will be doing it on the chronograph as well with .20 BBs, but I'll show how they sound first. And this is the DSG, this is the SSG. And this does have a longer barrel than this. It stops to right there. I'm gonna do this one first on the chronograph. That's weird. There was something wrong with my chronograph for a second, but I'm gonna go on to the next gun. So I'm gonna show the readings real quick. That was interesting. For some reason at first I was getting low, I was getting like 200s at first. There's something wrong with my chronograph. But once I shot in the right area, it got back to where it's supposed to be, 20 something. Trying to get the focus on here. Yeah, 223s. So where is that? And before that, it was getting low 300s and like 260. I'm going to the next gun now. This gun is way longer than the other one. There we go. Take the suppressor off. Fix the chronograph. It's like not catching the BBs. It's like it's reading most of the shots, but most of them is not. It's weird. I don't know why it's like this. But I forgot there's a spring in here than what's usually in here. So it's at like 300s, but that's still close enough to the other gun, which is about 20 FPS off. Okay, I just did the hop up just to see where it was at. All right, let me do a few more shots. that should be enough. But I think I need a new chronograph. I really like that Bluetooth one. That's like, I don't know how much it costs now, but it's a little beefier than this one. But what I'm getting, this is the most recent shots right here. I was spamming the trigger. 317, 318, and 321. So it's about the same. I just had to redo the hop up a little bit, then it got higher. But cause way before this, before I changed the hop up, it's not gonna be there no more. But before all of this, it was getting like 280, flat 300s, and like that. The hop up was already adjusted to whatever last time I was outside with it. But I fixed it, so I'm getting 321s and like 318. So that's cool. It's about a few FPS off in the other gun, and it still keeps up with the other one. But if I had a different spring in there, then I think it would have been a little higher, from like 320 to like 340 maybe. I'm gonna take the gun back on the bed real quick. All right, so the thing with DSGs are you wanna have to use a way bigger spring than what's like stock. Like this in here might have like a M100 spring, and there's gonna have like at least a M160, M152 above in it, and it's gonna be like way harder, way more stress than this. Like this, I got like normal stuff in it. Gearbox is not even rated as, but it should be like this, even if it's not gonna be a DSG. The parts I got in here are all plastic, except the new nozzle I put in there, piston head, and cylinder is all plastic. And this, I think the cylinder head, no, piston, I mean, yeah, the cylinder head, I think it is plastic in here, but the nozzle, it's upgraded metal. The piston in here is metal as well. I only do metal pistons, but since this gun is still new, I didn't get one for it yet. But yeah, and shimming gotta be perfect too. They don't mess nothing up. And gears on here, you have to use a DSG gear, which I'm gonna show because I got one available. I'm selling as well. And in there you have just a normal sector gear, which I'm gonna not show. I'm gonna just explain it. And this is a DSG, which makes guns faster. Yet you will need stronger parts for it. I mean, yeah, stronger parts, like a stronger spring than stock. And this is what it looks like. Normal sector gear would have way more teeth on one area, not like this, separated. It'll be all together. So we'll be pulling the piston back in a shorter span and catching it in a faster one. So all the shooting is just faster, more responsive and all that. In here, it's just the normal way, which what it usually is. But dude, there is a lot of upgrades that come with DSG builds. Like if you're new, you could make one as long as you're willing to do the like modifications that might be needed. Cause this one, when I first did it, it was cool. I made it, I was surprised I was able to do it. Nothing ever broke in this gun, but like I had issues with the anti-reverse latch breaking on me. And tappet plate issues, I guess. Tappet plate was rubbing. It was rubbing so bad, it started smoking in the gearbox. That was a long time ago, like 2023. I was heavily surprised with that. And after I fixed that, everything was cool with that gun. My other DSG, I just had the wrong part in there. Cylinder head was metal and had no like cushion on it, so it was breaking. It broke like 2 gearboxes even when it wasn't a DSG. But I figured that out and it's cool now. But you just gotta know what parts to use. Make sure your parts are cushioned as well, even with SSG gearboxes. Make sure your parts are cushioned. But I think that's pretty much it. And you do get more trigger response with, like, a faster trigger response with DSGs than stock, even though this has a regular trigger and that doesn't. It's still, like, faster with those because they have less response times to get the piston back and forth or like that. When this has a full metal rack piston, well, they both do, but I mean, like, the gearing is just completely different. But that's pretty much it on this video. DSG versus SSG, and yeah.